In a very surprising situation developing tonight, guys, something I did not expect to see happen. Iran has launched a second wave of retaliatory strikes against U.S. assets in Iraq, launching ballistic missiles at U.S. Bases inside of Iraq. From Iran's territory. Iran has launched, according to RT News, has launched another volley of missile strikes on a number of American facilities in Iraq. According to the semi-official Tasnim news agency, the new round of missiles follows the first by just over an hour. It says here a few minutes ago, 3:30 a.m. local time, the second wave of Iranian missile attacks on the U.S. base is launched, the news outlet reported. The Pentagon confirmed earlier on Tuesday that more than a dozen Iranian ballistic missiles had been fired on U.S. bases, including the Al-Assad Air Base in western Iraq, vowing to take necessary measures to protect American personnel in the region. Several additional missiles were reportedly fired on another U.S. facility near the city of Erbil. Pentagon spokesman told Reuters. Iranian strikes come just hours after the funeral of the top general and Quds Force commander Qasem Soleimani, who was killed in a U.S. assassination strike in Baghdad last week. Tehran has deemed the killing an act of international terrorism and promised to take revenge. Well, it seems like Iran is doing just that, and I hate to say it, but they just really have taken a road that is not going to be in Iran's best interest. The President of the United States may not have agreed with what he did to General Qasem Soleimani, but nonetheless, these actions that are taking place right now inside of Iraq, with Iran doing an all-out attack on U.S. bases, is only going to escalate this situation completely out of control. And it's pretty bad, pretty bad. Israel wanted, Netanyahu's played this down, recently saying that this was between the United States and Iran, because he doesn't want to get dragged into it. And I certainly don't want to see Israel get dragged into this either. But the evidence clearly shows that that Netanyahu was certainly behind this. This is even coming from Amir Safarti when he was reporting on this. So I am very concerned now, not only for the American soldiers that are in Iraq and their safety, but also for Israelis. Israelis are really in an awkward predicament now, because if Iran is firing missiles at U.S. air bases, the state of Iran is not going to even hesitate now at firing at Israel as well. And they have the firepower to do so. And then again, if we end up having a situation where Hezbollah all of a sudden joins into this, it's going to be a catastrophe before it is brought under control. Now, I do know that from the source I had originally, and I won't say from where, that the U.S. had planned on using tactical nukes on Iran. They had planned on doing a surprise attack on Iran, and you can count on one thing: America has moved a lot of troops into the region there, and I would not be a bit surprised if that is not carried out, a tactical nuclear strike. It'll be more, though, at this point now, with Iran launching an attack on military bases in Iraq. It will be more than just merely striking the 52 targets for the hostages that Trump said. It's going to be an all-out war. And I can only say, where will this lead to? I have no idea, but it's not going to end pretty, and it's about to really gear up and heat up majorly quick. Let's see here. Urgent breaking Iran state affiliated media channel. Okay, that's just Israel Breaking News reporting this as well. And I'm just trying to look at this with you guys. Actually got a call this evening that this was going on. I wasn't actually looking at the news at the time here when this all broke out just a few minutes ago, but I got a call that this was happening. And so I want to thank Dominic for giving me a call, letting me know what was going on right now. And I'm just trying to see as well if Hezbollah is going to end up getting involved in this, because that's another big issue, is if Hezbollah gets involved. I don't think Hezbollah will get involved unless Iran gets involved with Israel directly. And if that were to happen, I'm sure Hezbollah then will follow suit. Anyway, let's see. Iran state affiliate media channel Tasnim News reports officials saying that if U.S. retaliates tonight, Iran strikes on U.S. bases, Hezbollah will target Israel by its missiles. All right, so there you have it right there. This could easily turn out into a much, much, much bigger war. Listen, I think it's really important that we pray for everyone involved. Pray for American soldiers, the Israeli people. I pray also for the Iranian Christians. Every life matters, regardless. Muslim or Christian or not, whatever, life matters. And this is exactly what Satan wanted. Satan wants to see death and destruction. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. So anyway, friends, it's a very, very tragic news tonight. I'm trying to see if we got anything else going on this. I will get back with you guys here in a little bit here. I'm going to see if I can't follow up with anything else that might be going on that I might be able to find out from any of the sources I have to see if anybody is speaking about what's happening now. Anyway, Erev Tov, in a world of truly Ein Shalom, we are certainly getting at a very, very late hour. I'm Stephen Brennan with Israeli News Live.